Hi peeps, thanks for stopping by. Hope you all having a great day. I'm sorry I was away for 7 days, but some things came up. My free days, the days I have were the days that I had available to record. I had to, my nephew had major knee surgery, so I was helping my sister out on those days. While she went to work, I, took care of him. And also on yesterday was another day that I could have recorded, but I have some friends over before their children go back to school. We have a pool, and most of my friends don't have pools, so I always let them bring their children with friends to swim in the pool the weekend before they have to go back to school. So here I am today, and I thought I would do the what's in my handbag video. And I know that many of you probably are tuning out or planning on tuning out because you don't like these videos, but I do not carry the ordinary things in my handbag, so you might find it a little interesting. You might pick up a tip that you will find useful. Just stay with me, okay? All right, okay, I have two handbags, and they are both Louis Vuitton handbags. I am very fortunate to be able to have them. Louis has given them both to me for either Christmas or my birthday, and I have two of them, one for winter and one for spring. One for winter, one for summer and spring, and they are both identical, just different colors. So this is my summer one. I think it's called the Galleria PM. It's the larger of the two. I like a large handbag. You will see why. And I believe, ladies, that if we keep our handbags organized, we can really fit a lot of things inside of it. So I have to grab something here. So yes, I'm going to show you how I do that, all right? So here is my handbag. Okay, so let's get going. Okay, the first thing, of course, every woman carries a makeup bag. So I have my makeup bag here, and it is just a little Chanel makeup bag that I believe the pharmacy people that Joelle shops with, they gave it as a gift to me when she sent a package, which I thought was very sweet. And I really don't carry a lot of makeup. I don't even touch my makeup up during the day. Sometimes I will touch my lips up, but for the most part, I think throughout my life I have learned how to eat and drink without losing my lipstick. I don't know how. My friends will say to me, Tammy, you never ever redo your lipstick. How is it that you can eat and all that? And I don't know how it is I do it. Maybe it's because I don't wear, today I hit on glossy, but usually I don't wear a lot of glossy lipsticks. But anyway, I have a nail file in here, and you will notice that my nails are gone. We will talk about that in a moment. It was a horrible day. I have a nail file in here. I have my favorite Galon discontinued lipstick in Peche Favor. And I have two lip glosses by MAC, and they're both Big Baby, so obviously I love Big Baby. And I also have a Spice lip liner and a Chicory lip liner. And that is all that's in my makeup bag. Nothing else, okay? So let's put that off to the side because we've got that. Okay. So of course I carry a knitting needle. I think every woman carries a knitting needle. It's a very good weapon if somebody should happen to surprise you. Right? You all carry one of these? I'm sure everybody has a big knitting needle in their handbag. Okay? All right, I also have an extra pair of eyeglasses because with age, I cannot see a thing. Right now, I have my little camera going here. I can't see me in the lens because of old age. So if I should ever leave these behind, I have to have another pair in my handbag, and they're just black, just like my brown ones. I also carry my iPhone. I'm not a big, cell phone user. I never read a text or text while I'm driving, and neither should any of you. I don't even really talk on the phone when I'm driving. If Lou calls, I pick it up, or, if my mom calls, I'll pick it up, but always hands-free. But I also have a great app on here for dieting, which I'm going to talk about in my next video, okay? My next exercise video. I also have a credit card holder. It is Coach. I know a lot of people think you have to have matchy-matchy. I'm not one of those people. So I have a Coach credit card holder. I don't have a lot of credit cards. I prefer to use one credit card to gain air miles. So I use my JetBlue card. Love it, love it, love it, love it to fly free. Love it. I also, in my purse, I carry a a big box of tissue because you all know, if you've been watching my videos for a long time, I am Drippy Nose Tammy. My nose constantly drips, so I carry a big, and remember, I told you, if you organize this handbag really well, you can fit anything in there. You really can. You will see. You're going to be amazed at the things I can fit in my handbag. So there I go. I have a box of tissues. I also have a small tissue for my handbag, okay? All right, so then I also have a notebook because, again, with age, and I don't think this is necessarily age, I think if you have a busy mind that's all over the place, always thinking about things you need to do, things you got to get, things this, that, and the other, I think that a notebook is a great thing. Now, I do have a note area on my iPhone that I can do it, but I seem to be an old dog that can't be taught a new trick, so I like my little book, and I just write down if I go to the grocery store and need something, or if, you know, Lou should mention something that he needs. I write everything down in here so I don't forget anything, okay? I also have a little Coach purse here that just carries, you know, all those idiotic cards that you must have to be able to take advantage of the sales that are going on in the stores. Well, I have a pack of them, and I just keep those separate so that I can dig them out really quick when I'm in that particular store. I also carry an extra plastic spoon because sometimes I'll stop and get like a lentil soup or something, and I always grab a spoon, but somehow it never makes it out of the store with me. So I always make sure I have one of these in my handbag. And I also carry my wallet, and I have this wallet because Joelle sent an email to Louis telling him that I must have a Louis Vuitton handbag, wallet. So he did, for my birthday or Christmas, something like that, he did get me the wallet, and this matches my winter bag, and I use it in both. I will not get the other one. I just use this one in both. But anyway, it carries your money, your credit cards, it has a zipper part for the change, and that's my wallet. So then I also, you know, I carry a lint brush with me because I do have a dog. But usually I clean dog hair off of me before I leave the house, or lint, and I do front to back. But sometimes, ladies, and you'll know, you'll agree with me here, you know, sometimes you're standing in line and there's that person in front of you that has on a black outfit. You know, they really took some time to get themselves ready, but obviously they didn't look in the mirror. And they leave their house with lint balls all over their back and the dog hair or cat hair, whatever they have. So while I'm standing back there, I just whip it out of my handbag, give them a nice roll, and when they turn around and see what I'm doing, I say, I'm just giving you a nice little free back massage. And they're like, oh, they have no idea that I'm really helping them out and cleaning them up. Make sure you have your lint brush. Okay, this item here is very dear to my heart. My little niece, who is going to be 12 years old next week, she makes these. This is a duct tape wallet, and she made this for me. It has a little Velcro strap. Inside, you will see it has little places to put your cards. It has a little slot for money, and on the other side it has another slot. And then, of course, it has more areas for credit cards here, and of course her business card. I absolutely adore this. I use this for my coupons, and yes, it sits proudly in my Louis Vuitton handbag. I love this. So that is my little duct tape wallet that I think everyone should have. Okay, so then I have this bag that I carry in my handbag, and it is clear, and I have it stuffed with things. Usually it's closed, but I just, you know, got everything ready for the video. But it's easy to get this through the airport because everything inside of it is airport approved, and because the bag is clear, it makes it a lot easier for them. So let me just go through this bag and show you what I have in here. Okay, I have a little container of Tylenol, and there's some Advil in here, and Pepsid. Okay, those are mostly, you know, people will always ask you if you have a Tylenol or something, so I always have them just in case somebody needs one. Here is my emergency inhaler for asthma, which thank God I have never had to use. Although the other day I thought I was going to have to use it. So let me tell you what happened with my fingernails. My lovely little beast named Bindi got a squirrel. I said to her, let's go wait for Louie. Usually we go around to the front porch. She sits down between my legs and I pet her and we wait for Louie to come up the driveway. So she went around before me. I came up like less than a minute after her and I said, come on, let's wait for Louie. And she was over by a tree and she was fixated on this tree and I thought, what the heck? So I said, come on, let's wait for Louie. Well, she didn't come back. Usually she does. So I said, what do you got going on over here? So I go over there and there's this poor, now this is going to be disturbing for some of you, but there was this, it was for me. There was this poor squirrel and Bindi must have just got it right at the right time going up the tree and she must have swatted it. But when she did it, she unfortunately broke the squirrel's back legs. And the squirrel, I go up and there's the squirrel, some of its some of its fur is off of it. And I said, Bindi, no. And she was just fixated. So she grabs it in her mouth and she starts shit. Well, I pulled her back, she dropped the squirrel. But when you pull a dog, it wants to automatically go forward. But you're just trying to save the poor little rodent that's laying on the ground there. And I was pulling with all my might and Bindi was pulling the other way. I had grabbed her collars. She busted every single fingernail off except for my thumbs. She busted them all off. This hand got the worst of it because it broke down and they were bleeding. Now they have grown, so I'm doing better. But that's what happened to my fingernails. But I always carry my Ecranol with me, so I am back to using the Ecranol religiously throughout the day, and you will get to watch my nails grow fabulously again. So there is that. I always carry a little pair of scissors with me because, if I have my glasses on and I'm out and about and I'm talking to a man and he's got nose hair or he's got ear hair or his eyebrows have gone wild, I'm willing to help him out. So there, I have my scissors. Now, I always carry Clorox to-go wipes because you know that public bathrooms are always very dirty, and I never sit on the seats, but I'm not even gonna hover over that seat. So I have my little gloves, I put my little thing on, and I will wipe that seat off because that just disgusts me. And if I had a bobby pin, I'd put it over a clothespin, I'd put it over my nose for the smell, but that might hurt. So I do have this to just wipe down the seat because, like I said, I'm not even hovering over a dirty toilet. And then I also carry Cottonelle fresh wipes just in case the bathroom that I'm in doesn't have toilet paper. And these are nice just to, refresh and clean yourself up. So I have some packs of those. But like I said, if you keep yourself really organized, what the heck, carry the whole roll with you. I'm telling you, peeps, if you're organized, you can get this stuff in your handbag. I also carry my hand sanitizer, especially because of Lou. He's always, always, always asking me for that. I have Altoids just in case somebody's having a little coughing attack, they need a little lubrication in their throat, or somebody has bad breath and you can't talk to them anymore because it's killing you. You offer them a mint and hopefully they take it. I also have some Ricola, because same reason. If you go into a coughing attack, it's always nice to have something to help lubricate and calm the throat. I also have some toothpaste, and I have my dental floss and my toothbrush. Well, I'm not sure if this was a toothbrush. It's a tight fit. Okay, so I have my toothpaste and my dental floss, and I do carry these little, they have a little brush on them, and you just put some toothpaste on, you can go in between your teeth and really clean them out. I feel the most important part of oral hygiene is your flossing and getting the food out from in between your teeth, because that's where it's going to start building up your plaque and decaying your teeth. So we have that. And I have a little sewing kit just in case. You never know. Somebody could, have an extra few pounds on them and split their pants open, and I'm always prepared to help. Could be me. Could be me it's happening. Well, speaking of me, that's why I carry this. I carry this little measuring tape because you ladies, when we go into those dressing rooms and, they have those mirrors that are all around you and, you're taking off your pants to try on another pair of pants. Well, sometimes I look in that mirror and I say, who is that woman following me? Because it doesn't look like my butt anymore. So sometimes I just have to check myself. So I get that tape measure out and I check it, because you know, those mirrors just might be lying to me, distorting, telling me my butt is really bigger than it is. But this tape, it usually agrees with the mirror. So I always carry the tape measure. I have hand cream, and I just have Clarins hand cream. I have BandAids in my little thingy here, and I am absolutely 100% a Neosporin freak. Everything gets Neosporin on it. If Bindi gets a scratch, Neosporin goes on it. If, you know, a pimple is irritating, Neosporin goes on it. This stuff is like magic, and I always have BandAids to go with it, because I use the ointment, which is greasier, so you want the BandAid to absorb. Little sunscreen, because Louis is fair-skinned, and we always take extra care in protecting his skin from the sun. I also have another pack of the Cottonelle, just for, you know, wiping off your hand if you've been testing in makeup or something like that. And I want more of the toothbrushes, more Band-Aids. I have a little jar of Orifluid oil that if you're out in the sun for a long time during the day, you can just put some of this in your hand and really add it into your hair to put some moisture back into it so it's not so dry. Okay? And then I also, this was given to Lou by a staff member, and excuse me, he was telling them that I get nauseous and I have vertigo really bad, and they gave him one of these. Now I'm not sure if these work or not, but because I've not had to try it yet, and I hope I never do, but maybe some of you have tried this. It's the Nausea Ease, and you're supposed to just open it up and smell it, and it takes the nausea away. So I'm going to keep this in my handbag, and if I ever need it, I will definitely use it and let you know if it works. I don't even know where you get it. Obviously it's local, because a staff member gave it to him. And then this is going out mostly to women who are in the middle of menopause or through it, and you're getting hot flashes. This is something I have found that really helps me, and I keep it in my bag at all times, because sometimes when you break out in those hot flashes or the sweats, usually they happen at night, but sometimes when you have that hot flash, you just you're soaking wet. Well, it's always good to have an extra large towel stuffed in your handbag. I find these to be really useful in those times. Also, in my handbag, let's see what I have pens. And I also learned from my friend Teresa over at Beauty for Every Day that the world does have pen kleptos in it. And I often wonder where my pens go. I think, Teresa and peeps, I think I may be living with a pen klepto. I think Louis may be taking my pens. So like Teresa, I think I'm going to start putting little marks on so that when I accuse him of taking my pen, I have proof. So I do have 2 of those in my handbag here, and I always keep 2 just in case a klepto comes along. I also have my drill, which I have with me at all times. And what? Why are you looking at me like that? Don't all women over 45 carry a power tool? Okay, you don't? Well then how do you handle this situation? Say you're walking into the store, or a building, and there's a construction crew next to you, and they start that whistling and hey mama, hey baby, and blah 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 blah, whatever they say. And well, you know, I'm 53 years old, and I think when I'm going back to maybe 45, they can't possibly be oohing and ahhing. We're not 20 anymore, so they can't possibly be going whoo hoo hoo because they think we're hot at 53 years old. No. That's why I have my tool. I think they need my help. They're calling for some help. So I always have my tool with me. Vroom, vroom. And the more power, the better. Yeah, I would think everybody has a power tool in their handbag. I don't know, peeps. Is there something wrong with me? Anyway, I think that is everything I carry. Oh no, there is one more thing that I do carry in my handbag. No, maybe not. No, I think you have had enough. You've had enough. Okay, peeps. Obviously, this was meant to add some laughter, a smile into someone's day, because so many people are going through so much, and some people never even get to smile in a day. And we all know that a smile is the best accessory you can have. And I don't know, I couldn't just sit here and talk about what's in my handbag. I had to make it a little bit on the funny side, and I hope I did just that. I hope that if today you had a very hard day at work, or you know, something unfortunate happened to you or someone you love, I hope that for 1 minute this made you forget. That reminds me of something that really touched me. I don't tell many people locally that I have a YouTube channel. My sisters know, some of Lou's staff knows, but not many people know that I have a YouTube channel. And I told one girlfriend a long time ago, and that girlfriend was, she's healthy and fine now, but she was diagnosed with cervical and uterine cancer. And she's a very dear friend of mine. And you know, we were at lunch one day, and I was just talking about YouTube, and I was telling her that sometimes it's not always easy. It's always rewarding, but it's not always easy, because, you know, I was explaining to her that there are people that I think they're just so miserable within their own skin that it makes them feel better in some crazy way to, you know, knock someone else. And I was just telling her about some of the comments you get, which usually, believe me, I ignore them. They don't really affect me in any way, shape, or form. But anyway, I was telling her about, and she said, I didn't know she was watching my videos, and she was. And she said these words to me. She said, girlfriend, because that's what she calls me. She said, this is what your videos do for me. She said, now this is while she's going through chemo. They're pumping her with steroids. I mean, she had a very aggressive treatment, and they pumped her with so many steroids that she didn't even look like herself anymore. And she handled it and went through it all with such grace, and I tell her that all the time. But she said to me, this is what your videos do for me. For those 15 minutes that I'm watching you, or forever, however long your videos are, you make me forget that I'm going through cancer. I was so blown away by that. It was so beautiful that is why I am committed to always making my videos a joy to watch. I'm getting emotional, and I did not mean to do that. Okay, peeps, I hope that you can find the humor in it and see what I carry in my handbag. Obviously, I do not carry all the silly things that I brought up, but again, that was just for just to make the video fun. Okay, so let me know if you'd carry any of these things in your handbag. I would be interested to know. So please subscribe. It's an anti-ager. Make your comment. I love hearing from you all, and I will be back soon with more videos. Have a beautiful day. Love you. Gros Bisous.